The NBA season has come down to this. This is it. For all the marbles, Game 7 of the NBA Finals. From downtown Milwaukee, tonight, it's the hometown Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Phoenix Suns. Along with Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, we look at the Bucks coming into play. They know what's at stake. This is it. One game to decide the NBA Finals.
Well, here we are. This is what you dream about. A Game 7. A one-game series for the NBA championship. This has been one heck of a thrilling ride so far. I'm just so grateful to be here courtside to watch this happen in front of my own eyes. This has really been a dream come true.
Paul into the front court. They trail by 2. To Booker. Holiday. No, the Suns come up with the steal. Chance for Chris Paul. And scores. When you look at playmakers in the last decade plus, what sets Chris Paul apart?
He always puts you in a position to succeed. He leads because he's vocal, and when he directs and he guides, there is nobody better at the position than CP3.
The Bucks at the controls. Has a chance. Drew Holiday. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Booker with it. Just getting started. Strap in for a good one here in Game 7. Here comes the screen. Lets it fly from long range. Mikal Bridges forced that one. Well defended. Holiday controls the basketball. Lead is 2. Yes! And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defense.
Tucker at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. It's Suns ball. Here comes the screen. Booker's shot off the mark.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Off the iron. It came out. Has a look. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
These breakdowns happen because the team lacks communication. You have to point towards your man, keep that butt towards the baseline, and make sure you communicate through every screen.
Paul, his first effort off the mark. Holiday in possession. His team up by 7. To P.J. Tucker. The drive right to the basket. Drew Holiday. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
2 for 3 now here in the first.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of break dance move they might hit you with.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. Antetokounmpo to Holiday. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Shot misses there for Antetokounmpo. Paul with it up top. Right now, down 7. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. Got it.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Tucker, and they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Middleton. To Holiday. Picked up by the Suns. Paul to Mikal Bridges. Nothing going here on that drive. Booker. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Antetokounmpo, great dish to set it up. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
The free throw is good. Finishing off the three-point play. The lead grows to 12. Giannis Antetokounmpo pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Holiday controls the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Middleton. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Off the mark. Now Paul with the basketball. Down a dozen. Oh, big finish at the rim. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Free throw, good for Giannis. It's a three-point play as the Bucks add to their lead. Paul across the timeline. His guys currently down by 13. Bucks at the controls. Holiday to Antetokounmpo. Nothing going here on that drive. Middleton to Antetokounmpo. The shot almost. Paul into the front court. His guys trail by 13. Oh, he couldn't get it to go.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
To Paul. Nothing going here on that drive. Doesn't have the touch. No good. To Booker. Going to launch beyond the arc. And the rebound by Tucker. Holiday in possession. The lead is 15. Tucker. to Holiday. Taken by the Suns. Paul. Those shots today have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get one or two to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
Holiday controls the basketball. Up a dozen. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Count it.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Holiday in possession. His guys leading by 14. And the rebound taken down by the Suns. Mikal Bridges. Passed it off. Slam dunk. DeAndre Ayton.
It's going to be a long road back, I'm not going to lie to you. But it's only the first quarter, and that's exactly what you needed. You needed to see the ball go in a couple of times.
Giannis with it up top. Lead is 12. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Suns. Going the other way. Booker to Paul. Off the mark. Well contested.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Booker. Deep right corner. Paul. Not that time.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Holiday controls the basketball. His team leads it by 10. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. With the rock, it's Chris Paul. Over to the right side. Devin Booker. That's off the side of the rim, short. Teague with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Nothing going here on that drive. Good. Off a spin.
Oh, not only does that require extraordinary athleticism, but also a ton of confidence, especially before you even had a chance to build up a good sweat.
Paul picked up by Teague. Has a chance. Shot by Paul. No good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
P.J. Tucker at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. He gets it.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Taken by the Suns. Count the bucket for 2.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
To P.J. Tucker. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Suns. Mikal Bridges. And the finish. Slam dunk. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Knocked loose. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. It'll stay with the Bucks. Substitution being made in this one. DiVincenzo. Taken by the Suns. Bucks at the controls. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Giannis Antetokounmpo trying to cash in on a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Missed it at the line. Gets a shot up off the mark. And look out. This is spiraling out of control.
And this is where you feel so bad for that assistant coach that had the defensive scouting report. You knew he put in the time and effort to give you all the right tools to win this game. You've been caught out of position each and every time, which is the reason you're down.
Yeah, you don't want to make the boss unhappy. Mikal Bridges with the strong finish.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Teague to Antetokounmpo. Driving right to the basket. Giannis Antetokounmpo looking good. 4 for 5.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Tucker. A pass stolen by Phoenix to Mikal Bridges. Slams it down.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
T to Antetokounmpo. Mikal Bridges. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
Why not? Let's keep the crowd in it.
Oh, they called the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
And he connects on the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. From the painted area, won't go down. Bucks basketball. From the outside, no good. Dario Saric, huge block. 1 quarter down in this deciding Game 7, and we're back after this. You're tuned into the NBA Finals on EA Sports. right, Cohen. Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Phoenix with it. Probing the defense. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
Nope, the first one does not go. He missed a pair of free throws. DiVincenzo to P.J. Tucker. Here comes the screen. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Suns. Whoa! What a finish!
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
Shot no good there by Portis. Has a look. And the rebound taken by Connaughton. To P.J. Tucker. Out of bounds the call off P.J. Tucker. Phoenix has the ball. Here comes the screen. DeAndre Ayton. Wide open look, won't go.
If I'm the player that just missed that shot, just because you're open doesn't mean you need to shoot. You can put the ball down on the ground and drive to the rim.
No good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First one goes down. So he hits the first, misses the second. That's out. Last touch by Frank Kaminsky. Time to shuffle things up. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
I see the easy dunks, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Booker. Good look that time, but off the mark.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Tough shot, and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
It goes down.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Now a steal by Milwaukee.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
To DiVincenzo. Here comes the screen. Great feed. Won't go. Brook Lopez. Now the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
The Bucks at the controls. DiVincenzo. To Lopez. Can't connect from inside. Finish that. To Lopez. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Another follow. Still no good. Rises for the slam.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
To DiVincenzo. Gets it in the right corner. To DiVincenzo. 5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. Off the assist.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Chris Paul at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 86% from the line. Free throw's good to cap off the three-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer. Holiday in possession. He'll run the offense. Add 2 points to the board.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Holiday. No, the Suns come up with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Holiday. To Middleton. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Suns with the basketball. Paul. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Great pass to set it up to Lopez. Almost unlucky bounce. To Booker. Screen coming. Booker. Great look and vision. Fires the three. Can't connect. It's no good. Holiday controls the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Great feed. Sets it up. And the basket good at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Had a chance, but it's no good.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Antetokounmpo to Holiday. And a chance coming up at the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. A couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 75% so far tonight. Oops, he missed the first one. Missed the second one as well. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for 2 shots, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Goes to the left side. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Middleton, deep left corner. To Middleton. Here's a chance from long range. And the Suns right there for the rebound. For 3. He was all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's got 2 shots coming. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Booker matched up with Connaughton. Brook Lopez sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Turns and slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Nice pass to get things going.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Bucks at the controls. Middleton. Antetokounmpo. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. To Booker. Here comes the screen. To Booker. Curling inside. From long range. The Bucks clear the rebound. Middleton to Antetokounmpo. Holiday to Middleton. 4-3. And Chris Middleton good on the quick release that time.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Bucks at the controls. To Holiday. Take stock of the floor. That is great vision to set it up. Frank Kaminsky snatching it out of the air.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Middleton's shot no good. Fires the 3. Not going down here. Holiday. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Yes, and the foul. Cameron Payne trying to cash in on a three-point play. Shoots it at 75% for his career. Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. Milwaukee with the basketball. Antetokounmpo to Lopez. Could not throw it down. the monster stuff.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. Holiday to Antetokounmpo. And finishes strong.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
And hits the first free throw. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Into the front court, it's Booker. His guys down big. Here comes the screen. Booker knocked loose. Picked up by the Bucks. Oh, the slam popped out. The follow won't go either.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket. You're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
And the finish at the rim. That's a 5-second violation. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. It's good. At the buzzer. We are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Bucks absolutely dominated the competition in the first half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Suns may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. These are the guys getting buckets for the Phoenix Suns.
First, stats. Player of the half.
Antetokounmpo couldn't be denied the award after all of those slams. He might get top plays all to himself at the end of the game if he keeps this up. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Bucks didn't hold back in that opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really... Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. Probing the defense. Here comes the screen. The drive. Right to the basket. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Ed, all this talk I heard over the summer, what about CP3's hamstring? Will he be able to get back his first step? Will he still have it? There you go.
Holiday to Antetokounmpo. And stuffs it home.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Holiday in possession. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. To the rim, lays it up and in.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Here's Paul, controlling the offense. Here comes the screen. Paul. The screen sets him up for two.
Bread and butter, and there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Taken by the Suns.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
And the rebound's taken in by Phoenix. To Booker. Lets it fly from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Nice pass to set things up. And hits at the line. Middleton. It's a big finish. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Giannis with it up top. He'll run the offense. Tucker to Antetokounmpo. Oh, nice find for the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Looking to make something happen to Holiday. Middleton. Nothing going here on that drive. Giannis Antetokounmpo gets a look. Can't hit. Paul into the front court. Down a bundle. Booker. He missed his first four from downtown. He finally gets a three to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses four in a row. One has to go in eventually.
Bucks basketball. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
First one, count it. And he makes them both. Paul. To Mikal Bridges. Giannis Antetokounmpo with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Tucker to Antetokounmpo. Stuffs it down with authority.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
It's Phoenix ball. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. Nothing going here on that drive. Antetokounmpo to Holiday. Chris Paul able to recover with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Holiday controls the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Paul. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Brook Lopez. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Paul. 5 on the shot clock for Phoenix. Time for some new personnel into the game. Antetokounmpo. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Won't go down.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
And count the basket inside.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Driving right to the basket. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. To Antetokounmpo. Tucker. To Antetokounmpo. Frank Kaminsky swats it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Now whistle and a timeout for Phoenix as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. And a nice finish at the rim.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Antetokounmpo to Holiday. The drive right to the basket. Old school backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Paul. Now a steal by Milwaukee. To Middleton. Antetokounmpo. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Greek Freak for 2. Knocks it down on the step back. That was not easy.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Big finish at the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
With the rock, it's Chris Paul. Screen coming. Paul, defended by Tucker. Brook Lopez tips it. That's his third block this evening.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Antetokounmpo to Holiday. Missed it. How'd that not go down? To Mikal Bridges. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still, you got to make that one.
Spinning shot won't fall. To Mikal Bridges. Has a chance. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
Every NBA player has a superpower. His, obviously, is that depth perception, because that trajectory leads the ball to the net every time.
Going to launch beyond the arc. That's not his range. It's no good. Tucker picked up by Paul. To Antetokounmpo. From the painted area, won't go down. To Mikal Bridges. Nothing going here on that drive. Now a steal by Milwaukee. A pass stolen by Phoenix. Devin Booker. Antetokounmpo, the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the... he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday. New blood coming in for both sides. Booker swings it to Mikal Bridges. Booker fires the three. Tough shot. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
First try at the line, no good. Oh, he missed them both. Giannis with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. It was right there. Booker picked up by Teague. Here comes the screen. And that's a backcourt violation. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Slam dunk.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the ring.
Antetokounmpo to Teague. Jeff Teague. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Paul, defended by Jeff Teague. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. He engulfed him that time. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. He trying to finish, but he can't get it to go. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
Antetokounmpo. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Bucks in command of this one. The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter. And it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting five has certainly earned the fourth quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game. And this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
Head to the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First free throw is good. Able to convert on both free throws. To P.J. Tucker. Knocked loose. Out of bounds the call off P.J. Tucker. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. The Bucks at the controls. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Suns. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Giannis in control of the basketball. He'll run the offense. Scores from the post.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Eats one more. Sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Antetokounmpo to P.J. Tucker. Nice pass to set things up.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Antetokounmpo. Tucker. Beyond the arc for 3. And the rebound taken in by the Suns. No, I missed a short one there. They love this hustle. Oh, a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Teague matched up with Paul. Spinning shot won't fall.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
DeAndre Ayton in close converts.
Ooh, if I had that kind of vertical, I'd be throwing it off the glass and showing out. But the coaching staff is probably okay with the easy lay right there.
And a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Antetokounmpo. Missed a wide open look. Booker with it. His guys down big. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Misses the first. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Bucks at the controls. Antetokounmpo. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And Ed, not every pass needs to be a home run pass or thread the needle. Sometimes an easy kick ahead or an easy shuffle pass can make the game simple. The more simplistic the game is, the more efficient you'll be as a unit.
To Paul. Here's a chance from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Antetokounmpo. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Taken by the Suns. Knocked loose. Bucks have it. And the defender over-pursues, and he's called for it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Antetokounmpo to Middleton. No good, and no foul.
One of the best-kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
For three, and he knocks it down, Jay.
It is extremely prevalent right now for three-point shooters because of the skill set at every position is that versatile. Even your 5s and 4s can knock down threes at a high clip.
It's a world of great three-point shooters and great three-point shooting teams. All by himself, creates his own shot there.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Paul with it up top. Down a bundle. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Knocks down the first. 2 for 2 on that trip. And too much contact.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. Down low. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him.
The crossover gets inside, and the slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Gets to the basket and scores.
What a move. If you're on defense, you can't be caught flat-footed there.
Throws it down.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Here's Paul, controlling the offense. Has a look. Shot by Crowder, no good.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Bucks take down the board. Holiday in possession. His guys hold a commanding lead. Short jumper misses. Mikal Bridges. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
To Holiday. Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton with the slam. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Now Paul with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Mikal Bridges to Booker. Screen coming. Paul matched up with Connaughton. Booker to Mikal Bridges. Gets it in the left corner from long range. Rebound taken by Portis. Giannis with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. To Middleton. Holiday to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Over the line. Backcourt violation. Changes coming from both sides right now. It down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
With the rock, it's Chris Paul. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Bucks. Holiday to Middleton. Holiday to Middleton. Draws the double and still hits. DeAndre Ayton to Mikal Bridges. Bucks have it. Antetokounmpo to P.J. Tucker. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
In the slam.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Knocked loose. Holiday. Antetokounmpo to P.J. Tucker. 5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. Middleton, deep left corner. Trying to cash in. Shot no good by Tucker. Paul. Not that end of putback slam.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
And he finishes at the rim.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
To Antetokounmpo. He throws it down. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Suns. Paul. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Good touch that time from Chris Middleton.
This is like a boxing match. If you fight against a great boxer, if he keeps jabbing you at the face, eventually that body will open up. You keep giving up layups like that, boom, a body blow is on the way.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Bucks at the controls. Tucker, knocked loose. Taken by the Suns. Count the basket inside.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. To Antetokounmpo. Not done yet. And the Suns secure the rebound. 4-3. Wild shot there. Predictably misses. And finally, play is stopped on the tie-up. They're set to jump it up to see who gets possession. And they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Misses the second as well. Now the Suns going to signal for a timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Oh, 5-second violation. It's all over. Bucks win. They're the NBA champions.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bucks must be feeling a million different things right now. All of them great. They've done it. NBA champions. Only a select few get a chance to experience the view from the mountaintop, and they absolutely deserve it. The Suns are experiencing the kind of disappointment that can't be shared by anyone but a teammate. It's pretty hard to forget. Check out the leading scores for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Suns couldn't fight off elimination. It was a valiant effort, but they just couldn't get it done. I can already hear their fans saying it now. Maybe next year. Check out the leading scores for the Phoenix Suns.
Game stats. Player of the game. Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Bucks have come out on top. Congratulations to them and all of their fans around the world. This is a night they'll never forget. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Suns won't get to lift the Larry O'Brien trophy. It was one of the best seasons in the franchise history, but without a championship, it's likely to be forgotten.